Welcome to the Vega Chronicles. In the last episode, I said there was a secret with the Vega. Well, here's the big secret. I cracked the wallet for a brand new set of AFR heads. Okay, so what brought me to this? Well, let me do a little recap for you. Hold tight. Okay, so how did we get here? How did we get to put new heads on the Vega? Well, after the last trip to Maple Grove, the first one of the season, I had high expectations. In fact, I was going to make a video predicting hitting the 10s because I had the new transmission in it. I got the hesitation out of the carb. It was running real good. I found more RPM. In fact, I'll show you the video again on my first run. You can see what kind of RPM I was hitting. Okay, so let's look at what kind of RPM I'm pulling. The burnout was definitely over 6, about 62, 63, a little bit more than I like to do on doing a burnout. My first to second shift is around 65, 66. Pretty good RPM to shift at, I believe. My second to third shift was closer to 7. I did not like that. Laid over a little bit, just slowed up a little bit. I believe it hurt my time a little bit. Let's take a look at it. Come out on the hole pretty decent. There's my first shift. Second shift, now I'm heading towards the traps. My hood scoop blows off. And that's the end of the run. I actually think I overdrove it from second to third. It just didn't feel good. So that's my first run. I had high hopes for that run. Felt good, didn't feel bad, other than scoop blowing off. I definitely could have came out of the hole better, but didn't spin. Last season was spinning, just coming out of the hole no matter what I did. So that's the tail of the tape right there. But it was pulling real good. Everything told me that I should have at least hit the same numbers I did before. I didn't. Now, one of the things I've been going back and forth with is like, okay, what happened there? Well, one of the things, I got to talk to like one of these bracket racers or one of these people that race a lot, because could it just be when I pulled my best times at Maple Grove, 11:16 and 122 miles an hour, I've hit 123 miles an hour already, going like 11:19, I think. So I lost like 5 mile per hour, and also I gained about 0.2. Okay, could air do that? Yeah, could good air mean that much? I don't know. I'm not really that educated on how good the air can affect your motor. I know it can affect your motor. Did 5 mile per hour? That's a lot. I think it's a lot. Maybe not. Excuse me. Maybe the air was just that good. And now I'm basing everything off of those times where the air was exceptionally good, and then I'm wondering why I can't hit that time in mile per hour. I don't know, but I want to try a new set of heads. I actually at one point I was going to have a whole nother build going on and put these heads on, and at some point switch over the motor to the healthier motor. Just ain't gonna work out like that at this point. I just gonna put the heads on this motor, see what I can do, and hopefully I don't blow the motor up and ruin the heads, because at some point maybe get a little healthier motor, a little bit, maybe something that could withstand some boost, like when I say boost, like nitrous or something, no turbo or nothing like that, but maybe I'll make a motor. Right now it's a good little motor, but I'm not gonna push this. At least I don't think I'm going to. So that's where we're at right now. I just wanted to see. I don't know what it is. I went a little crazy. I went a little stir crazy, and decided to get some heads. So we'll see. Another part of this thing is like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for my hood scoop. This is my hood scoop. This is what came off. I felt like an idiot. I had thing epoxied really good. It stayed for years. Never had no problem. I guess maybe the epoxy just dried out. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Really, maybe. And this, it got busted up. It was all cracked up. It's all cracked up here, all busted up. I love my old scoop. And I got a fiberglass hood I like to put on. Depends what time frame it is. I want to see how much problems I have getting this car going. I got the heads on. They're all ready to go, but testing the rocker arms. Rocker arms hit the spring, so I had to get valve lash caps. So, and then after that, then I had to measure for the length of the push rod. So I have new push rods coming hopefully this week. We'll see. I want to get back together. One of the big goals with this car was never take it off the road for that long. Never have it apart for that long. Whatever I did, whatever I started, I had an end game. You know, I never going to pull it off and pull it apart and then, you know, do this part of the motor, then do the front end. I'm going to pull it off. My good friend Tommy DePaul said that don't ever pull it off the road for any amount of time. Always keep it going, and that is what kept me going. That's why this car has never been off the road that much, because I have an end plan. I have a game. I have a projected end game, projected time to get back on the road, and that's what I'm going on. It's driving me a little bit crazy, just because I got weight things for being shipped here. Plus, one of the good things though, we are experiencing like a heat wave, so some of the racing was actually canceled, or it was such a hot night. I want to go and race in anyhow. It seems like it let up a little bit, and hopefully I can get this thing back on the road relatively fast. Again, it's not a race to get back on the road, but it kind of is, because I need to keep it going. So that's where I'm at right now. The 57, I'm waiting on a carburetor to be rebuilt. So right now I have both cars apart, which is killing me. You know, it's one thing. It's one thing having one car off, but not both cars. And again, I repeat myself with the Vega. I never wanted to take it off the road for any. Even when I did the motor swap, I did it at Tommy's, and we basically planned a day to pull the motor out or get the car over there and put the new motor in. You know, every time I did anything, it was like, you know, thank God for Tommy and all my friends, because, you know, and Pat and Mike and all. It's like it was in and out, in and out. You know, you got to pull the old one out, through it, get it back in. So that I want to keep that going. I just never want. I just never want to take it off the road for that long. So that's where I'm at right now. Just waiting for push rods to come in, get all set up, and there's a couple other things I could be doing to it in the meantime, but I don't want to pull anything else apart. I want to put this back together before I pull anything else apart, and that's how I've been working it, and it seems like it works out pretty good. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for tuning in. As soon as the motor's together, I will make a video. I will show you where I'm at. One thing about this video and stuff, I really love doing it. I enjoy it. This is fun. I enjoy doing it. But one thing is, like, when you tell everybody you're doing what you're doing, you kind of, you know, you don't want to be a fool and not, just like I was just about ready to, you know, make the video of saying that I'm going to hit 10s. I almost did, because I was so sure of myself. Well, I would have felt like a fool, but that's okay. It would have been a fun video. So what I'm expecting from the heads, I have no idea. I'm scared to even say. I'm scared to say what kind of times or what kind of horsepower I'm hoping to, you know, who knows? It could go slower. Who knows? Maybe I'll be lucky to do 12s. I doubt it, but who knows? You know, there's no, that's why it's so much fun. I don't think there's really necessarily any guarantees, you know. Now, it should go at least as fast, I'd hope. You know, hopefully faster, but we'll see. So thanks for tuning in. I will keep the videos going. I'm on a quest to get this car back on the road, back on the racetrack, and also the 57. I want to get that. That shouldn't be too hard. The carburetor should go back on, and a little bit of tweaking here and there, and we should be good to go. So that's the update. Thank you for tuning in. And remember to subscribe, like, tell your friends, whatever. You know the whole deal. But again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.